Well, hello, all of you beautiful Minecraft people out there in Minecraft land. That's not my intro at all. That's okay. It's a new intro for a new episode, for a new... Yes, things are weird. Everything is weird now. Why is everything weird? Why is it night? What is going on? I don't do night. I sleep through night. Hey, can you tell things are going to be a little bit different from this point forward? Just a tiny bit. Okay, so let me tell you what is going on, because I have made a slight change to my world, and by slight I mean, holy crap, it's a huge change. First of all, I installed Optifine. Yeah, finally. I got Optifine working. It has never actually worked before in my world, and I guess I wasn't really paying that close attention. But now it's working great. So now everything is super fast. Also, I have made a bit of an upgrade. You can see behind me that there are all kinds of mobs, and here's a weird one. Take a look at the ground. Do you see anything kind of weird about the ground there? Nothing above it. Nothing's like causing a big shadow or something. What you're looking at there are lighting update glitches. Specifically because the lighting is pre-calculated when you place down like a torch or something like that in the world. But if you, for example, delete some chunks out of your world and then regenerate those chunks, they're going to generate in their default configuration, and the lighting is not going to calculate properly, and you're going to get something like that. So what that means, or what I'm trying to tell you here, is that I have reset a bunch of chunks in my world. And the reason I have reset a bunch of chunks in my world is because of this. Take a look at the top left corner of the screen. I am now running Minecraft 1.17. That's right. Finally, I figured it was about time for me to actually make the jump to 1.17. In case you were not aware, Minecraft 1.17 was released on June the 8th, and it has been a couple weeks. And now it's out on my server. Now I've installed it, is what I'm saying. I wanted to wait a little bit just to make sure all the glitches and the bugs were worked out. I wanted to make sure that my mods were available and things like that. And they are. Well, except for one, and that's kind of the bad news. The bad news is right now, as of this moment, the replay mod is not available in 1.17, which means all of those glorious time lapses that I'm used to recording are gonna have to wait a little bit. Maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how long it takes for them to actually release a 1.17 version of the mod. But in the meantime, I do want to just kind of have a quick fly around my world and show you some of the big changes that have been made. For starters, nothing inside my base has been reset or reloaded. So I was very quick and very careful to only select chunks that were outside of the range of my base. Look at that. There's a dark cave over there. Oh, that zombie just literally despawned right in front of my eyes. You can actually see the line of torches, though. Like, the torches end right about there, and that's because everything past that has been reset. And yes, I have lost all of those torches that I placed manually, one by one. Yeah, that was a bit of a nightmare. Also, hey, look over there. Let me fly over there. Remember that glorious large tree farm that I had? It is gone. That's right. Completely gone. All of that work, that like day or two of working on that tree farm, it's history. I don't even think I harvested more than about 2 or 3 trees from that whole place. So that's gone. I hope I still have saplings, to be honest with you. One of the things I had intended to do before I reset this was to make sure that I had harvested at least one of each kind of tree to make sure I had all the saplings. I'm pretty sure everything's fine. One of the things that has been regenerated or reset is this ruined portal. If you recall, back on like episode 2, I found this ruined portal and I repaired the portal, dug out this crying obsidian and replaced it with real obsidian. Lava bucket and water bucket at a time, I built this portal and managed to get myself into the nether. And this was, for a long time, my best way in and out of the nether. But that is no more. Hey, look, a zombie. Hey, buddy. I might have to go, like, you know, get my bow and stuff out again, because now I'm going to have to deal with mobs again floating around this area. One important thing to mention here is that I only reset the overworld. So all of the portals, all of the end and everything I've done in the nether has not been changed. So I even kept things like my cave spider farm. So this should be working exactly as expected. If I come over here and just wait for a second or two, hopefully I will see some cave spiders start to spawn. And there they are. Here they come. And obviously I could get these guys and float up on string and spider eyes and all of that other glorious stuff. But I don't need any of that right now. And of course, as part of that, the gold farm is working exactly as expected. No issues there. I can still get all of the gold I need anytime I want, just by AFKing on top of the nether. So as I said, nothing inside my base has been reset, but a lot of the outside has been reset. So you can see the torches here, because I wanted to be close to where the what is this called? A creeper farm. Close to where the creeper farm was, because I didn't want to reset that, obviously. I spent a long time building this. But I did want to reset a little further away from it. So you can actually see that like sort of chunk boundary there. And you can see where the torches end and the no torched area actually begins. So all of that is new area. And one more thing that I did want to talk about was my mine. Take a look behind me and maybe a little bit over to the side as well, because this is all area that I had dug out previously when I was playing in the previous version, 1.16. But if I take a look over here, you can see that all of these chunks have now been filled back in, and I've got this stuff, this new deep slate ore. Or deep slate. This is a Minecraft 1.17 ore. And this is awesome. I'm so excited to be in 1.17. I'm now going to have to basically get my beacon set up down here again and go crazy. And the nice thing is I am all set up to do that because of what I did in the last episode with all of these shulker boxes. I am ready to load them up. It's almost like I plan ahead, right? So let's just drop these shulker boxes down here. Let's get these 2 more. 1, 2. Let's get some of this stuff in there. And now I am going to do a little bit of mining. got a bunch of resources gathered for my first trip here. Let's just get these shulker boxes picked up and take them over to this minecart that I set up in the last episode. Let's see how this works. Okay. Goodbye, Mr. Minecart. Have a safe journey, and I hope to see you again soon. Any second now. Hopefully my upgrade to 117 didn't stop my minecart from working. Come on back, sir. Come on back. Well, it has been about 2 minutes, and my minecart should have been back in a minute and a half, so I'm going to have to investigate exactly what went wrong. Well, it looks like the gray shulker boxes are still in here, and the white ones never arrived, so obviously the minecart must have stopped somewhere along the way. Aha! I see the problem. There is some track missing. See, there's the mine down there, and the minecart comes up and stops right here with all of its minecart, or all of its shulker boxes. But right here, there should be some additional track. But this track is not there. Can you guess why this track is not there? I'll give you about 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, maybe that wasn't 10 seconds. There, it's been 10 seconds now, I'm sure. Hey, let's take a look at this. F3 and G shows me the chunk borders, and sure enough, look at that. That track was right on a chunk border. I must have, judging by the lack of torches in this area and the presence of torches in this area, I must have deleted this chunk. So hey, how about that? This is a brand new 1.17 chunk, and this over here is a 1.16 chunk. So I just need to grab my shovel, dig this out again, and then reload all of the tracks that should have been here, which are not. You can even see there's a lever here because there used to be a powered rail here, but I need to get some more tracks. And finally, the powered rail. And now I should be able to just give this guy a little bit of a shove, and off he goes. Now I can cover this whole area up and hopefully wait for that cart to return. And just like clockwork, she's back with a whole new set of shulker boxes for me to continue mining with.
Later.
And that ought to do it. I have now cleared out this whole space except for a little bit of dirt up there. But I did actually uncover a couple like little cave areas, and I poked my way up there and I found a little bit of copper and some stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Now, this is actually my second time through these shulker boxes, so let me just load them all up and check this out. Full, almost empty, full. For some reason I thought that one was full as well. So, okay, so let's get my silk touch pick out. Make sure that I've got that one. See, I almost broke this one, so I had to switch over to using my fortune, which is all fine. I guess I can take these things with me as well, because I don't think I'm going to come back down into the mine anytime in the short term. Gray shulkers, yeah, okay. And then let's just take this with me. Perfect. Oh. Dug an extra hole. Okay, so let's get these shulkers loaded into the cart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And send it on its way. And then I can actually meet it there as well. Hi, Cuck. You survived the upgrade to 1.17. I'm so pleased. And now let's do our favorite thing in the world and get out some trading materials so that we can, yeah, I'll just grab a bunch of these things. A bunch of random things. I know I got way more than I need. But I can trade with these guys. Chicken, for example. Raw chicken, and heal up my shovel. And then this is going to be the bigger one. It's going to take quite a while to actually trade up to heal up my silk touch pickaxe. But shouldn't take that long, actually. And there we go. About 5 minutes later, and I have got all of my tools repaired back up to full. I've still got massive amounts of resources that I can use to trade away to these villagers. And of course, as you guys know already, I am emerald rich beyond compare. So that's quite the thing. So let's take a look at some of the new blocks that we managed to get from our 1.17 mining trip. The first two are cobbled deep slate and deep slate. I'm just going to leave the regular cobbled deep slate here and grab the deep slate. The main difference between the deep slate and the cobbled deep slate is basically the same as the difference between stone and cobblestone. So you can think of this deep slate like stone, and if you hit it with a fortune pickaxe, you're going to get back cobbled deep slate in return, just like you would get cobblestone if you mine stone with a fortune pickaxe. If you mine it with a silk touch pickaxe, you're going to get the actual deep slate. But the cool thing about both of these blocks, I think both of these blocks, I'll have to check this, is that you can do stuff with them, some fancy variants using the stone cutter. So for example, let's put the cobbled deep slate in there. Look at this, you can get chiseled deep slate, all of these half slabs, you can get bricks. Here, let's just grab a handful of these, like deep slate bricks. What's this one? Deep slate tiles, let's grab those. What else is there? This polished deep slate. Okay, so there's the 4 things that you can get from cobbled deep slate. So let's just drop these down. 2, 3, 4, and of course the cobbled deep slate. Let's put that here. And then with the deep slate, okay, so I guess there isn't anything you can get with the deep slate, but still, deep slate is a pretty cool block on its own. So let's just drop this one down at the end. So take a look at the variations of these blocks that are brand new in 1.17. This one's cool. It's got kind of a face on it. Like, I don't know if that's supposed to be like a creeper face, or it looks kind of like a shulker box to me, like a partly opening shulker box. But you've also got bricks. I mean, of course, bricks. Everyone loves bricks, and having a new black or dark gray brick is pretty cool. This tiled stuff, this like finer brick, this is cool. This is going to be great for doing like roads and things, I think, or floors, fancy floors. Whereas this one is going to mix really well with like regular cobblestone. Like if I wanted to make my my towers a little darker, like maybe something like this, or maybe some blackstone. Let's see, actually, just for kicks, how it compares to the blackstone block. So I just grabbed some of the 1.16 blocks, like basalt, which is also this sort of same gray color tone, and then blackstone. And of course, we already know that there's all kinds of variations of blackstone as well. So that's pretty cool that we're going to have all these new sort of darker building blocks to go along with our lighter gray building blocks. I'm interested to see sort of more dark like tower designs. That's kind of what I'm interested in. You already see what my tower designs look like. They're very light compared to all these blocks. So maybe at some point I'll do a new variation that uses all of these blocks. I also managed to get a hold of some of this tough stuff. I thought originally that this stuff was only supposed to spawn near geodes, but apparently it spawns just kind of everywhere as well. And again, this is on the lighter side, but it's still a darker block, and I'm sure it's going to fit really nice when it comes to merging it with large, like, castle type designs like this. So yeah, I again really interested in perhaps doing like a dark tower at some point using some of these blocks. But that's not all. As part of that, take a look at some of these ores that I got. So aside from the emerald ore, I also got deep slate emerald ore. Very, very cool looking blocks. Same with some diamond ore. These are just standard lapis, iron, redstone. But the deep slate versions of these are very cool as well. So they might, you know, mix in with a build if you wanted to do something like that. But here's something interesting. Just the fact that now with all ores, like you can actually see with the iron, for instance. Let me get some of this iron out. If I put some of this iron down, So again, this is just regular iron. In the past, when you mine this stuff, you'd get, well, you'd actually just get the block back. But now, you actually get this stuff, this raw iron. And what's cool is that it's actually affected by fortune. So look, I just put down 5 of those blocks, and I got 16 raw iron back. And each one of these things will smelt into an ingot, which is super, super cool. I assume you could still smelt the actual iron ore as well, but to be honest with you, as long as you have fortune, you're actually a fool to do that. And then the other thing is this beautiful stuff, this copper. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect amount. 10. So let's put this away. Let's put this away. And I wanted to try the same experiment. So I've got my fortune pickaxe with copper ore. And let's just see this. Take a guess. How many copper do you think I'm going to get? If you said, holy moly, 59 copper. Wow. From 10 copper blocks. That is amazing. That is a lot. I can't believe, actually, how much copper you actually get. And each one of these, again, should smelt down to a full ingot. I can't wait to use copper in my builds. Look at this, copper. I haven't seen copper since I stopped playing modded Minecraft. Like, wow, that's pretty cool. Copper has been in modded for a long time, and now it is finally in vanilla. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with copper in the future. But now that I am in Minecraft 1.17, there is something very important that I need to do. And it involves these fine folks right here. Hello, goats! I have goats in Minecraft now! This is awesome! Okay, come here. Come here, I need ya. Yep, come on. Come on, right up here. Come on, don't let me down. Come right up here. Right up here. Come on, onto my ice patch. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Come over here. Thank you, sir. And now, I will get out my boat. There we go. And I am now in a boat with a goat, and I have made the advancement, whatever floats your goat. And that, my friends, is where I am going to end this episode. I have had an absolute blast playing around with some of the new features in Minecraft 1.17, and I hope you also had a great time playing with me. And if you did enjoy playing Minecraft 1.17 with me, please do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you want to see more great content like this, then please consider subscribing to my channel. That's going to be it for me, and I will see you in the next episode.